Sagitarrius, welcome to your super quick. It is actually going to be quite quick, but it's not your super quick reading, it's your tarot reading, your Celtic cross. So, you are turning up. I'm doing this in the car, so they're all on my lap. You are turning up with the Ace of Swords. So, look at that shell headdress. Look at all the kind of, it's actually beaming out wisdom, not just receiving it. Those geometric patterns, mathematical numbers, head turned up. So this is the Ace of Swords. You in the interior are feeling very clear-minded, like you've got a clear new mental start, which is absolutely incredible. It's like a kind of it's taking you somewhere. These stairs, they're going up and up and up and up. There's ones behind her as well, and it feels like you're giving out that kind of clarity as well. Beautiful. How this makes you act in the new world, well, in the outside world, but because of this, there is a sense of death here, which is I'm just going to close this for a moment. A sense of death, which makes you want to start again. There's a new life because you've had this new clear idea. Then you're also wanting to start with a new, completely new view on life because you've had this insight. And it's again this sort of starlight kind of bringing out beautiful details. Let me see these cards of the stars over there, trees down here. Beautiful cards, aren't they? Yeah, so there's a sense of a new insight that you've had. It's opened your brain up completely, which is incredible. At the basis of the reading, the Hierophant, again, these stairs turning up, laughing uproariously as you find your true path, I think. So it's about, with the Hierophant, it is about finding your actual, it's like your dogma. That's what I want to say. What is it that you, not dogma, what are your rules? So you've had this new clear, incisive thought. You've got this beautiful spiral, which is one of these classic shapes of infinity, of Celtic goddess, of sacred geometry. It's then giving you the sense of this new rebirth. You want to start something new in the world. And now the basis of this reading we're seeing is the Hierophant, which is, it's almost like a kind of spiritual progression in joy, because look at him smiling and laughing towards some sort of your own, I want to say your own dogma, understanding of the world, yeah, understanding of the world, new clear thoughts, understanding. It's like you've just your brain has been opened. In the recent past, we've got the Queen of Swords. She is one of the most, and probably, you know, probably the most intelligent woman in the pack, character in the pack. So this is to do with some, but she's also a toughie, right? So she doesn't take any nonsense. She's the opposite of the Queen of Cups. So she's the kind of tough talking side of yourself that maybe has seen some realities and is no longer prepared to play old games that you might have done in the past. One potential outcome is the Page of Pentacles. So learning something new, enjoying this commitment to this new idea, this new ideology, these new rules or understanding that you've just come into. And where we're going in the near future is the Justice. Things getting balanced, things feeling fairer, I hope, for you and all around. If I open this again, it's hot. Backwards and forwards we go. I was just doing it before because somebody was walking past and I didn't want to be heard. So, coming up in the near future, a sense of really, oh, here's some other people come. I wonder whether they'll think I'm just talking on the phone. Coming up in the near future, sorry, a sense of justice, of balance, of knowing that you have got things a little bit clearer and more balanced in your mind. So your attitude, the Knight of Swords, all this intellectual activity, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, now we've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords rushes in, takes a risk. He's fast, look, he's running for that motorcycle. What's going on with his shoes? Sense of kind of divine, almost Hermes-like, kind of Mercury-like rushing. He's going to take a risk. He's following his intuition. I love that. That's you. You've had this insight and now you're going to go for it. And in your environment, this is really interesting. The Tower. Now, it's interesting to me because what really jumped out in the death. So in this depiction of the Tower, we've got like a tree, a fir tree, and it's burning, and the squirrel needs to find a new home. Everything, these hazelnuts, which don't really go with the fir tree, but anyway, it's all falling down, and he's looking up at it, and he realizes he's got to find a new dray, a new nest, or whatever squirrels live in. But look, that's what jumped out at me in the death card. The same sort of trees. So it's as if in the outside world, because of this incisive new idea, you're realizing that this tower, that you've built things on the wrong way, on the wrong foundations. You can't carry on like that. So that's you on the outside, realizing that there's got to be a rebirth. This is your environment. Now, whether this is work or home, there's something that has to change radically. Something has been built on the wrong foundations and you're aware of it now. So, in your hopes and fears, the lovers, you want to take the right choice. You want to partner with the right energies. You want your love, your commitments, but your choices to be ones that are going to be fruitful for you. What do we see in here? More of these symbols everywhere, geometric. These are, but she's holding on to his hair. Isn't that curious? She's pulling him towards her. And there is passion, there is love, all this red, and this symbol, and does this mean anything to anyone? The arrows of love. So this is your hopes and fears. Maybe this revelation has been around love, around partnership. Maybe you realize it's been built on the wrong foundations and you need to start again. Where it's all going. The King of Pentacles looking wryly at the Five of Swords. He's this wise old dude with his wolf, who's made all this money, who's in this red environment, the same red environment as your lovers. So he's almost like them. He's made lots of good choices. And here with the Five of Swords, there's a sense of... So where it's all going feels like there's a wise part of you that's made the right choice, that realizes that in the short term, maybe with this tower, with this death card, meaning rebirth, there is a sense of anguish as things get rewritten because of this revelation that you've had. Right, let's pick some capping cards. What do I have with me? My little bag of tricks. Let's see. Here we go. I'm going to just pick you, let's see how many come out, a capping card or two. It's going to be a really nice little short one. It's a beautiful evening here in London, and probably won't stay like this for much longer. The Queen of Cups. It's all right. You're going somewhere very... Look, she matches my ring. How funny, those colours. Aren't they beautiful, the way that they match? So what does that say? This ring, which is a cat, which has got the eyes of protection, but also which I was laughing because I saw somebody who's an alchemist on Instagram talking about how she spends half her time as a cat. So is there a shape-shifting? That's what's bringing it to my mind. Is there a shape-shifting part of you that's able to be in this loving space? So she brings all the love. She is the flip of the Queen of Swords. Do you remember I said? So she's the other side. She's the over-giving, the over-empathetic, if anything, very loving. All the queens are in their cups and their hearts, but she is the ultimate of them. So that's in your recent past. Here she is. She's coming back again. Talk to us a bit more, Queen of Cups. What do you want us to know about this reading? Princess of Cups, more love, love on love. Again, these colours, it's interesting. Protection. When you are protected, you are able to love. So, okay, Princess of Cups, who is giving her Grail cup of love. Again, And now the Prince of Pentacles. It's kind of saying more steady energy, more, this is the Knight of Pentacles, more consistency, more love. That is what will bring you your justice and coming up in the near future. Maybe this is your revelation. Maybe this is your creed, the one that's at the basis of all of this new Hierophant creed, this spiritual understanding that you've had. It's love on love on love. I mean, I see the Knight of Pentacles as loving because he is consistent and loving in his actions. He's very, very stable. He plants the field behind him in the Rider-Waite. He is consistent and loving in his action. And then this wonderful Queen of Cups and Princess of Cups, so Page of Cups, poetic, romantic love. Is that what their new creed is? Is this what's going to bring Sagittarius their new understanding, like their Hierophant understanding? Yeah. 10 of Cups, there it is. That's what's going to bring you all your abundant happiness. This is it. This represents happiness and all your culmination of all of your wishes. So really, your new Hierophant's creed is in the heart. This is what you've understood. Through your mind, you've understood that the heart should be in charge. It's so beautiful. I'm going to leave it there. See you again.